Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to... For him, this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Hold on.
I like the kind of music, but I don't like that. I like hearing shows before that bullshit.
Trying to steal one here.
Oh, turning it around. Cheat. Wow. How the counters.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. Countered into a new cover.
Oh, flipping the leverage. What a reversal. The shoulders are down.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. CM Punk who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, went by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend. Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight. Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man's strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns. Who throws a kendo stick?
The ring. The steel chair.
Seth has got to dig deep now. That one busted up Roman.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. Heading to ringside now. Time to go for a ride. Bang, what a move. And now he's back into the ring. Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
Slips out of the way.
Single leg drop kick caught him. Oh my goodness, dribbling. Here's the cover. Does he have him? He cuts off the pin.
It's not over yet.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Now that
What the hell are you? Oh, sorry.
Perfect drop kick.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is is affecting him. Rollins steers clear of that. CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it happened. Roman's shoulders are down. Stopping the ref's count there. Oh, he cuts it off.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker.
DDT. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Oh my God.
You're not cheating, you're not trying. This has been
Oh my God. Good hit.
Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each pinned. Roman could put it away here.
Yes, Paulie.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems. Oof, that certainly caves a chest in. Picture perfect inverted DDT.
Look out! Stop! We've seen this win matches for the pin. This could be it. He breaks up the pin attempt. Cuts the attack off.
Oh shit.
Suplex released.
Clothesline.
He might have him. Ending the 3 count. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Beautiful. That was pretty. Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent. And now heading back inside the ring. Rollins lining up.
Knee to the jaw.
Oh, what an axe handle. Boom. Gut punch.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation. It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when 3 men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their... From the top, diving double axe handle. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From above.
Incoming. Nobody home. Under the ropes and back into the ring. And another climb. He's making a statement here. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
From the sky.
Wow. Cross body. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. Calm, disrespectful. I'll call him bold. In your face and unafraid. Oh, geez, you might break a neck that way.
Oh shit.
Here. Powerbomb position.
But shots to the head quick quickly put a stop to that.
He quickly slides into the ring. Wow, this is turning into Swanson Street. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? This is a situation you want to avoid.
Spear! That could end Rollins right now.
Cover. What a kick out at two.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns. Big counter from Reigns. DDT! This place is going insane!
Ground beneath my feet is shaking.
Yet another. The targeted attack to the torso there. Boom!
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Struck with a calf kick. Textbook suplex. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Oh, look at this. Float over neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
Oof!
He's headed out to the ringside area, and he heads back into the ring. And saw what was coming and delivered a backdrop. Got an answer for Reigns. Heading to the outside now.
Big shot taken. That one's gonna be
No doubt about it.
If he does not start protecting, no way out for...
Breaking the hold there. CM Punk. Stop that in its tracks. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait on. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here.
Oh, yeah.
Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk. What the low blow of his own on Punk? What the hell is going on?
And now, Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas.
He gets back. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
stops the pin.
This isn't over yet. Rollins in the line of fire. Going for the neck breaker. Able to slide it into the ring now. Right on target. And Punk now looking for the pinfall. Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The second set he's saying is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles. But after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX. The two groups despised each other. And after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn.
Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again? There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both. Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years. Oh! And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
And Hart is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Well thrown fist finds its mark. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Things look bad, and they're about to get worse.
Dumped him to the floor.
Look out!
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
And an elbow drop to follow.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Well, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
And he tosses it back in there. Got to get back to the ring to stay in the match. He's able to beat the count just in time. Oh, a jumping arm breaker
For the title!
HBK is the new WWE Champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Shawn Michaels.
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
Hitman never saw that coming. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Hoisted up high here. A backbreaker now.
I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series.
Michaels telling his opponent to bring it.
Oh. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve.
Yep, I did.
Oh, God.
German suplex. What a backbreaker. He'll make his way to the ring.
Watch the quickness on this. Whipped over in a snap suplex.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. Very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Michaels doing what he can to keep his pace in this matchup.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe gonna re-strategize now.
Indy counters.
Oof. Knee directly to the breadbasket.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
Right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise... breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
And into the corner he goes.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied...
Yeah, let me call my daughter to see if she's back in the house. Well, I'm ready.
At the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight.
And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Ooh. position with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury and this bloodthirsty crowd.
Figure 4. Leg lock.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Sudden cutoff from Bret. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the recover.
We got a new champ here. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Shawn is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Oh! Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Got out of the way of that one. Good reflexes from him there. Look at this, going counter for counter. Bret gets out of the way in time. Nice scoop slam.
It's like he's going to get downstairs.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Nicely done, managing to save himself there.
Up and, oh, what a gutbuster. Watch the quickness on this. Ripped over in a snap suplex.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Wants to finish this.
Taking flight.
There's a full
Lands hard.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
Hart absolutely not back.
Take off.
Cross body.
So, you far from here? Far from the house? Yeah. You far from the house? Okay, I guess I'd tell the man we wait outside.
He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have? Caught off with a savage clothesline.
Hart has flight in mind.
From above.
And Bret on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Hitman is performing with such precision right now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
The better of HBK.
Oh, a boot to the back. He's able to dodge that one in time.
HBK showcasing that famous merchandise for the crowd a little bit.
Working on the leg.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Just welting the back with those laces.
This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Bret look like they're going to relent to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title.
And he's going to the top.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
The Hitman with both legs trapped. Can Hart step through? There it is. Sharpshooter applied.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Roll up here. The title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
So far, the same.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. but I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring. Stop the chairs.
Cactus Jack is a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
Yeah, even if he wins second place twice.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the Extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight.
That guy's
Because if
number
Cactus has his
28,
way,
99.
it won't be pretty, and it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse.
Gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And if falls count anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
He's tied up.
Grounded with an STO.
What's Jack fixing to do?
DDT planted him. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just...